Well, this past Sunday we celebrated the Feast of the Epiphany of the Lord, or as it's sometimes known, the Feast of the Three Kings. And in less than a week, the Christmas season's going to be over. We're going to finally take down our Christmas trees, stop lighting our homes with all those beautiful lights in the evening, and get ready to move into ordinary time. But because of the way that we celebrate the Christmas season, boom, 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 many people think that the Magi showed up at the stable just as the shepherds were walking out the door, right? Hey, Reuben. Hey, Casper. How are you? But it's more likely that the Magi showed up at the house of the Holy Family about a year or a year and a half after the Christ child was born. That's why Herod ordered the killing of the infants up to 2 years old in the murder of the innocents. But that's a story for another day. What I want to ask is, have we spent any time this week thinking about what a momentous occasion this is in salvation history? Because for many countries, Epiphany is the gift-giving day of the Christmas season. Not the day of the birth of Jesus. And why is that? Well, of course, it emulates the gifts brought by the kings to the child Jesus. But more than that, this is the day that God manifests himself not just as the God of the Jews, but as the God and Savior of the whole world, of every people everywhere. And people always ask, why gold, frankincense, and myrrh? Well, they explain the great mystery of who Jesus is. Origen wrote, gold as to a king, myrrh as to one who was mortal, and incense as to a god. Our great king is God and man. We sing about this in the last verse of the popular carol, We Three Kings, when the Magi describe their gifts. Glorious now, behold him arise, King and God and sacrifice. But finally, there's an ancient tradition of blessing our homes for the coming year on January 6th or thereabouts. When's the last time you blessed your home? Take a piece of chalk and chalk above your door or a little corner of the door itself with 20 cross, C cross, M cross, B cross 21. The numbers refer to the calendar year. The crosses stand for Christ, and the letters have a twofold significance. C, M, and B are the initials for the traditional names of the Magi, Casper, Melchior, and Balthazar. But they're also an abbreviation of the Latin blessing Christus mansionem benedicat, which means, may Christ bless this house. Why don't you start a new family tradition today?